Well, we're out in the bay of Punta del Este once more, and we're here to meet Financial Crisis, who popped up over the horizon this morning along with a beautiful, beautiful sunrise, roaring into second place on this leg 3 of the Global Ocean Race. And they're about a mile away from the finish line now. Marco and Hugo have had the most magnificent leg, faultless tactics, and really roared into second place overall in the Global Ocean Race with this great result. Their reportage of their adventures on the high seas have been magnificent, all the way across the Southern Ocean, round Cape Horn and up here to Punta del Este. They've really had a wonderful leg. We think they're going to be very, very happy. The only thing that Hugo's not going to be happy about is that the nightclub here is just closed.
Marco, Hugo, second over the line in Punta del Este, leg 3. Congratulations, 6,300 miles. This now takes you up to second overall on the podium in points overall. That's got to be a hell of a result for this leg.
Who would have thought, huh? Financial Crisis second overall? Must be a joke. We are very, very pleased.
Yeah. And you, this leg, I know, was incredibly tough. You had a lot of upwind, a bit of downwind.
It cost me a tooth.
Not a good look.
But was there any particular one moment of the race that was a particularly hard part, just before Cape Horn maybe? Or?
Yes, I personally had moments where I thought, I don't know whether I want to ever come back here. And I know it only takes a few drinks afterwards to forget everything and then want to come back. But yes, there have been very tough moments, and even the 1,200 miles from Cape Horn to here have been quite tough in terms of very slow, unfavorable winds, headwinds. So overall, the leg was quite slow and tough. Lots of beating. So.
And I mean, you took the lead twice, I think.
Yes.
When Cessna ran into a high pressure ridge, you galloped up behind them and overtook, I think, for maybe an instant. But that must have been a hell of a moment. How many miles did you catch, do you think?
260 miles behind we were, and we went to 30 ahead, and then we lost it when we started reaching because the newer boats just go faster.
Yeah, and then again,
possible to do anything.
Yeah, and then again, you dropped right down to pretty much 60 south.
Yeah.
What was it like down there?
It was pretty much the same as when you sail on the Grand Banks of Newfoundland in the All-Star. It's just very, very miserable down there. But we had very light winds at the time, which was surprising for where we were.
You get surprised when you have snowstorms and things like that. It was like, having snow in your hand. It was like, wow. Incredible, and it was really quite a nice experience. I have to say, of course, I don't have the pressure that Marco has because Marco runs the project and everything. So, except maybe the last 50 miles for me were the hardest of all the race because I don't care about being in the south, but if you're so close, to land, you want to be on land again. You don't want to be 50 miles from shore. Everybody's spotting.
But I mean, this is one of the things of the final stage of the leg is that you say goodbye to the Southern Ocean and you come into the South Atlantic, but you actually got a proper kicking.
Well, it wasn't easy at all. Once we passed the Strait of Le Maire, we had upwind conditions, and suddenly it was 35-40 knots upwind, which were not forecast, or at least not in the grip files we're downloading. It was meant to be a lot less than that.
But both of you both held up to it. The boat, I mean, you 4-year-old Aquilaro, that held up to it?
Oh yeah, the boat was fine. I mean, as Hugo was pointing out earlier, I have to take care of the boat because I am on a shoestring budget, and I have to finish. I want to finish the race.
And looking into the future, would you both come back to the Southern Ocean? Would you both come back to Round World
Definitely,
Racing?
Yes. It's something that you cannot have it on shore. I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying all the time you are comfortable there, but I'm just saying that it's something so much different that you live on shore, that you need sometimes to be there, to feel the difference and to appreciate what you have on shore or appreciate what you have on Punta del Este, on the Mediterranean. I think it's fantastic to have this contrast. So yes, definitely, if somebody gives me the opportunity, I will be back in the Southern Ocean as soon as possible. If no, I will be waiting in Mallorca.
Yeah, and you two have been a perfect partnership. Italian Sailor of the Year, Spain Sailor of the Year. For 2 legs you've been together. This is Hugo. This is your last leg on the boat. You're going to miss. You're going to miss each other.
I'm going to miss Marco. I have to say.
He's lying.
No. And you know, when you think about it, it's two men, you know, two machos on a small space of 2.25 meters.
For 35 days.
Yeah, arriving here, not having killers. You know, it's a very huge achievement. So I only can say thank you, Marco.
No, and thank you, Hugo.
Congratulations.